Hi everyone, in today's video I am visiting Magic Kingdom for the very first time. This will be a 3-part series with starting out with Magic Kingdom, then I'll be going to Hollywood Studios, and I'll be finishing it off at Animal Kingdom. But before I head into the parks, I just want to show you the resort hotel that I will be staying at with my boyfriend. This is the Wyndham Bonnet Creek Resort. I'll be staying here for the next couple of days as I visit one park per day, and I really like that it's built like a suite, so you have a full kitchen. This can definitely benefit anyone with a large family because cooking will definitely be cheaper than eating out. I did bring some snackies along, but it's only 2 of us. We plan to eat out. So yeah, here is the kitchen overall. I will say this resort keeps the hallways cold, so I was happy to see that our room was set to 70, which was a lot warmer than the hallways. I don't know why they kept it so cold. But over yonder is the bathroom that I use. His and her bathroom just makes life easier since clearly I crowd the sink. Side note, the water pressure here is really good. That's like a thing with me. I hate when you go somewhere and the shower's water pressure is like non-existent. Here's one of the bedrooms that is great for kids in my opinion. It's on the other side of the suite too, so it gives kind of distance between the parents and the kids making, I'm sure, a bunch of noise. The space does come with a washer and dryer unit, so extended stays, this is a plus for anyone. My boyfriend was currently occupying the master bedroom, so I will be skipping that. However, I will show you our balcony, and as an added bonus, you can actually see Epcot's firework display show right from at least our balcony. I don't know if you can see it on the other side of the resort, but if you can't, on the other side of the resort, it's a huge lake. So pros and cons. Con, we get the parking lot. Pros, we get fireworks. Other side, maybe cons, you don't get the firework. Pros, you get a beautiful lake view. After relaxing for a bit after check-in, we decided to head over to Charlie's Steakhouse for dinner. We've eaten here before, and honestly, great food, great atmosphere. And of course, since I'm in a steakhouse, I need to know what everyone's favorite cut of steak is. I don't always eat steak, but when I do, I always go to the filet mignon. My boyfriend does the ribeye, and we both get ours cooked to a medium rare. I did decide to treat myself to my first ever espresso martini. It was so good. It's almost like chocolate milk with coffee. It was great. 10 out of 10. So first they start you out with this warmed garlic roll, and it's got toasted cheese on top, and it's accompanied by this nice fresh salad. I'd honestly compare it to the salad at Olive Garden, which no complaints here. I love that salad. For the main entree, we got some garlic mashed taters, we got some cream corn with I think that's Parmesan on top, and then of course my filet mignon with truffle butter. It's so good. I did get nervous when I first cut into it and saw this because that's not medium rare. However, it was medium rare in the center. Everything tasted amazing. You could really taste the garlic in the potatoes, the cream corn, I need that recipe, I don't know, and the steak was chef's kiss. We finished the evening with some creme brulee. It was so delightful and creamy. It definitely made me a happy camper, and with that and bellies full, we decided to head back to the hotel to relax a bit more before we got some well-needed rest for Magic Kingdom tomorrow. And that's when, to our pleasant surprise, we saw Epcot's fireworks show. Alright, so day 1 of the parks is Magic Kingdom. I will say that my boyfriend dropped me off because he had a work meeting, so this is Magic Kingdom, old soul of Mio. Epcot's the only Disney park I've ever been to, and that was many years ago before Genie Plus, so I was a noob at this. Needless to say, I knew I wanted to ride Tron, and according to everything on the internet, it suggested joining the virtual queue at 7 a.m. or you might not be able to ride it, so I did just that, and lo and behold, my boarding group got called at 9:30 a.m. They give you an hour window, so between 9:30 and 10:30 you have to show up. Between getting to the park and running over there, I finally checked in at 10:17, so I just made it. A little backstory about myself, I'm not a roller coasters person. Why would I want to ride Tron? I don't know. It looked like a motorcycle. I wanted to go on it. But I'm one that likes to build to the faster things, which to me, Tron is fast. So you will never see me on the Hulk. That's out of my league. But having joined the virtual queue and Disney said, nope, this is the first ride you're doing of the day, I had no choice but to jump in the deep end. Luckily though, I did make a friend along the way and she convinced me to go in the front row. She asked if we could. They said yes. I'm just going to summarize the ride as this. Super fast, especially in the beginning. It gives your mind no time to process it. So in order to fully appreciate Tron, you do have to ride it more than once. I only rode it once. I was good with once, but it should be ridden twice. Now, since I already conquered the scariest roller coaster, I was like, you know what? Let's do Space Mountain. Here are my thoughts on Space Mountain, and please debate it with me. I don't like it. It's dark, it's quick, and it's super jerky. Me and the two people in front of me, the whole thing, rather than being like, woo, we were like, ow, oof, ow, oof. It felt like I was riding one of those old, rickety wooden roller coasters, but in the complete darkness. Every once in a while you'd see lights, but things are going so quick, it just felt like you were in the dark getting pushed around. Have you ridden Space Mountain? Do you agree? I need to know why people like this ride. I didn't see it. I like Tron better, and I'm still afraid of Tron. So now that I have Tron under my belt and Space Mountain under my belt, I figured the next place I would go to is all the way across the parks to Big Thunder Mountain. I think that's what that coaster is called, just so I can have all the coasters done with. So as I made my way across the parks, I figured it would be a good time to record the castle, which lo and behold, at that very time, they decided to perform. And lo and behold, my next distraction, Country Bear Jamboree. My friend Danielle loves this. She suggested I go see it. And lo and behold, I was like, you know what? The show's about to start. Let me go check it out. I had no idea what to expect, but I did read online that they are changing up the show and two of the main characters, Trixie and I think Big Al, are getting removed. So this was definitely on my to-do list. I wanted to see the original Country Bear Jamborees before it gets changed.
Play now in a good old Keelan G. Senior Sam 10 friend fire named Tennessee. Sam's playing on banjo and attacking with his feet. A banging on the deck playing with a real old
You'll notice quite often that I use other people's videos for the actual rides themselves, and that's just because since it is my first time, I want to be in the moment, but I didn't want you guys to miss out either, so I just made sure to credit whoever's videos I use of the actual rides and experiences. For lunch, I decided to try Sleepy Hollow sweet and spicy chicken waffle. Don't get it. I didn't like it. It was very bland and the waffle itself was soggy. For $16 or however much this meal cost, you better believe I did eat the whole thing though. In case you didn't notice, my plans changed because while I was watching the Country Bear Jamboree, Thunder Mountain temporarily closed down, hence lunch, and then I came to Haunted Mansion.
Forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts.
I loved Haunted Mansion. The ride did break down 4 times while I was on it though, and when I got out, Thunder Mountain Coaster was open, but I decided to stop by It's a Small World because I knew it would be pretty quick, or so I thought. Honestly, the whole reason why I wanted to go on It's a Small Ride is because of this dang hippo with the one eye that's blinking. I just wanted to see it in person. I've seen so many TikToks about it. But let me tell you, I regret it so much because the ride broke down for 35 minutes. Worst thing, I'm right by the exit, but not close enough where they could get us off, so I was stuck here for 35 minutes. Finally, they had to shut the ride down. They had to evacuate us. By the time I got out of this, I was tapped out. I had been at the park since 10. It was now, I think, just after 4, and I was like, ugh, I don't want to wait in any more lines. So I bid adieu to Magic Kingdom. I think it helps knowing that I'm a Florida resident, so in my head I'm like, I can come back whenever. Which is ironic since I've lived down here for years, and the only park I ever went to once was Epcot. Whenever I do come back, I would definitely want to do the second half of Magic Kingdom. So by that I mean the fireworks. I will still want to ride that coaster. I know some people come to this park and go 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whew, that's not for me, but I did enjoy what I got to see and experience this time around. Alright guys, well thanks for hanging out with me today. If you want, feel free to like and subscribe, and until next time, bye friends!